Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? All right. Eh, My pink is trying to die. Eh. Okay. We're getting ready for Christmas. Everybody else does Christmas. But I'm getting meal planning out of the way, even though Christmas is, you know, like a day or two away. We're trying this crazy hotel extended stay. It's going to be for a long time, maybe several months. It'll be the four of us together in the hotel. They're in this little, suite with a little kitchen in it. So I have to figure out food that we can afford, and everything will be cooked. It's got a kitchenette, so it's got like a microwave, and I think it's got a stove. Got a fridge, definitely a fridge. And cute little cupboards. Um, and then I have, some of them have the coffee makers. They're, yeah. Yeah, so trying to do pre-planning. And today I'm just trying to come up with at least 100 crock pot or um, slow cooking meals. Um, that way I don't have to plan too much. It's a little wild. It's not organized in the listing as I'm listing stuff out. Um, yeah. So I've got lots of stuff to do today, but I'm going to try to get stuff that needs to be done later prepped so that as I'm doing it, I'm not overwhelmed. Uh, so this day, it'll be for like 8 months, but he'll be working and he'll be getting paid like extra for travel. So we're going to put that towards the hotel, and we're going to try to not cost too much more money so that we can become financially stable. This is an experiment. It's only for so long. It's not like it's a year or anything. Um, from there, I'd like to get into an RV and travel with the kids so that I can build up finance so that we can finance stability, and I can create a smaller carbon footprint, and the kids can we'll get into a minimalistic so that we can build towards the castle. This way it'll help finance and get financial sponsors or whatever we need to build the castle and get on towards, something. Right now, um, we keep running the rat race. So we're trying to get ahead. This is an experiment. We'll see how we do. We'll see. We're going to try to make less bad days ahead in a hotel. So we're trying to figure out where to take the kids, middle of COVID, middle of winter, and so that we're not stuck in a hotel, or to make the hotel more pleasurable to hang out at, where it's enjoyable for two small kids. I mean, people have done it. So it'll be interesting trying to get everything prepped. I am in we've got um, 2 weeks until that. So this week I'm planning, next week I'm, cleaning and packing. You know, I did not get things as organized as I want to get them, because it seems like you're like, okay, I get this out of the way. And then as things come up, I can plan them out, or I can handle them. But the thing is, you don't take care of back then, it kind of piles and snowballs on you. You're not used to like staying on top of stuff, or you have your bad days where it all comes on. So my goal would be to organize everything so that as it snowballs or as everything comes on, I can clear it off. Mostly because, dealing with my mom being in the hospital isn't so bad. It's just as I thought something like that would be. So just trying to get through the holidays, get through this time of year, and try to get into prepped for next. Um, it's interesting. So right now I've been planning things out. To the 38th slow cooker um, meal idea. Um, 37 was white bean chili. 36 was lemon pepper chicken. So I've been looking online. I checked out Martha Stewart's uh, slow cooker meals, and her suggestion, 15 out of 23, is slow cooker cilantro chun- chuni chicken. Uh, Skinless chicken shines. They get infused with a ton of flavors. Garlic cloves, jalapeno, cilantro, roasted peanuts, ooh, and lime juice. That sounds like a good Thai dish, honestly. Slow cooker, marmalade, and vinegar pork. We don't eat pork, so I would have to substitute for chicken or poultry or fish. Um, let's see, pork chops, corned beef, cabbage. Let's see. Ragu, beef ragu, slow cooker beef ragu by Martha Stewart. Slow cooker onions, garlic, tomato paste comes together with a robust rogue and fewer ingredients that are ways to serve it than there are ways to serve it. Just let that sucker cook. Garlic and chicken and couscous. We could do that. Something simplistic. Garlic. Yeah, garlic and chicken and couscous sounds good. Garlic, chicken. Oh, I did everything in caps. I can go back to caps. Garlic, chicken, couscous. Goose. I misspelled garlic. G-A-R. How did I get it? Okay. Alright. So, we can't eat chocolate brownies for dinner, though I want to. Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex chicken and beans. Ooh. Alright, so I might go with, if I did tofu on a Tex-Mex, that wouldn't work. um, Tex-Mex. I don't want to do so much chicken and beans. Chicken. Um, Trying to come up with vegetarian as well as um, chicken, poultry, or fish. Let's see. So how are you guys doing this morning? Do you guys have any dishes that you like in the slow cooker? Just looking for ideas. Ooh, buffalo salmon. Oh, nachos. I want to make nachos. So I would put the nachos. Nacho. Grande. Grande. Inspired. So I'd have to do like beans and stuff in the slow cooker. Try not to sneeze. Breathe. Spicy buffalo chicken sandwiches. Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe sounds good. I haven't had that in a long time. Sloppy Joe's. That I can do. A lot of meat. I'm going to do less meat. Probably nothing but meat. So cooked is to warm your body. So So Martha Stewart 11 slow cooker recipes. I've been up since 2. So are we doing it? Slow cooker ribollita 2 out of 11. If you're a vegetarian or meat lover, everyone will love this plant-based Italian-inspired stew. Oh, slow cooker ribo ribo. Yeah, so it's Italian. So it's Polita, Ita, Ribo, Ribo, Riboita, Ribo, Ribolito, Ito, Ito, Ribo, it's Ribo, Ita, Robita. Okay, Ribita, Robita. I have no idea what that is, but I will look it up and cook it. Alright, so we're not even at 50 meals yet. And I'm hungry. Sicilian, yeah, I think it's just going through the same 5. Alright, so that's Martha Stewart. What other slow cooker? Let's see, places around the world. To done some Greek meals, Roman meals. Roman's kind of out there. Let's try African slow. Are there slow cooker meals that African slow cooker recipes? Let's see. The African gourmet. Like everybody's gotta have a slow cooker. Make 101 easy African slow cooker recipes. What they cook with, generally. Southern African food is influenced from Indonesian black tribes, Indians, Malaya, and Irish. This just tells about them. Let's see what they put in their slow cookers. What can you cook in crock pot? Slow cooker. Make African Chuni chicken tonight for the family. I already put Chuni chicken down. Are there more dishes? Chick African culture. That sounds cool. And I lost my strand of what I was doing. That can't be it. There's gotta be more. Maybe it's like buy this book. Probably buy this book. That's cool though. Alright, let's see, slow cooker stew, chicken stew. North African chicken. Ooh, okay, slow cooker African peanut stew. I have no idea where that's from. That's on recipe from a pantry by Bintu. Bintu? I want to say I am Bintu. Super glad you're here. You will find easy recipes, instant pot, rice, air fryer. Ooh. Alright, suitable for gluten-free diets. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so African peanut stew. That sounds good. Because I'm crazy. Peanut. 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 Okay, let's see what else they can cook. Make African peanut stew. That's all. I think it's just more peanut butter recipes. West African sweet potato stew, chicken and sweet potato. He likes chicken, but he doesn't like sweet potato. Can I make sweet potato taste good? Uh, I've done things where he's like, well, normally I don't like this or this tastes bad, but the way you fix it is good. So I could do that. Rice, plantains, or bread. Don't forget to leave the comment below what you think. Don't admit that she was right, so no shortcuts. The funny thing is I have no idea how we're going to puree stuff. I'd have to buy a whole nother blender. I don't want to buy a blender, but a lot of food. How am I going to do this without a blender? Okay, so West African chicken and sweet potato stew. We'll see what happens. He can hate me. Okay, West African chicken and potato and sweet potato stew. 45. I have to get these recipes later. Peanut stew, sweet potato, slow cooker. Recipes. So they're South African. Delicious slow cooker recipes. Lamb casserole. I have no idea. Mushroom risotto. I don't know if that's just that one. We're just going to copy that and just paste that in there. Reformat. Paste. Oh, I thought it was without reformatting. Without reformatting. Okay, so undo. Let's hit paste. Ah, close. So close. We'll just leave that in there. Alright, let's see what else we could find for food. Oh, I think they just cooked a whole lasagna. I'm gonna put in lasagna. Because slow cooker lasagna sounds like something I would do. How do you lasagna? Lasagna. Lasagna sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Be in the know. Okay, so I think that's good from Africa. Let's go into other places in the world. Oh, we had people from India. So Indian cuisine. Cuisine. Slow. I can't spell. Yeah, let's see. What are results? Best slow cooker. 10 Indian slow cooker recipes. I'll just eat that like all the time. Alright. Lamb chickpea. Masala. Slow cooker beef curry. Mutton. What is mutton curry? Mutton. No, that's mutton. That's T. Double T. It's crossed. Definitely. Okay, mutton curry. So I have no idea what mutton curry is, but I'll throw it in there and we'll cook it. We'll see how that turns out. Mutton. curry. Okay, I can just get a whole bunch of. All right, this is from food4net.com. These Indian recipes. Restaurant style butter chicken. Ooh, Indian curry chicken, butter chicken sounds good. Eggplant and zucchini, coconut curried zucchini. I'm just gonna copy and paste because copy. Make sure I give credit to. Oh, okay. 48, 49. Why not? Okay. Fish curry style, buddy. Korma. Vegetable korma. I have no idea what vegetable korma is. I've probably eaten it. Okay. Vegetable korma. Okay. Tikka masala. Because I just like to say the word chicken tikka masala. There are certain types of food that I just love to say. Go ahead and comment below if you have certain food. Like I like to say for drinks, I like to say like macchiato. Sometimes I order macchiato just so I could say macchiato, you know. But that was back when I had money to order macchiato. I have to make it now. But yeah, get masala. All right. Um. Okay. Let's see. Chickpea tandoori lamb and chickpea. Well, we could put in substitute for the lamb. I don't want to, but it's probably better that way. Alright, well, I didn't go to the bathroom before I started this video, and now I have to pee urgently. Because I can't hold it. Okay, so. We're at 50 recipes, 51 recipes. Alright, so I have chili. Second one is mac and cheese. Third one is fettuccine alfredo. I put in chicken soup. I put in turkey stew. I put in pinto beans enchilada. Number 7, potato medley. Number 8, bean medley. Number 9, chickpea and rice quinoa couscous. Number 10, squash. Number 11, curry. Number 12, Thai. Number 13, subs. Usually they'll have like meats. I figure if I slow cook like the meats at Subway type of thing, like just put it in there and then put the rest of the stuff on the subs. Number 14, white fish stew. Number 15, black bean tortilla soup. 16, tacos. So it'd be the taco meat in the slow cooker, and then we just top tacos. Number 17, baked potatoes. Number 18, minestrone soup. Number 19, jumbo. Number 20, cabbage soup. Even though I list these numbered, they are not in a particular order, as we're on 21, love spell soup. Number 22, green swamp stew. Number 23, tofu and vegetables. 24, spaghetti squash. 25, grits breakfast for dinner. Number 26, rice and veggie stir-up. I can't say stir fry, so it's a stir-up. Number 26, turkey loin. Number 28, fajitas. 29, potato chowder. 30 is red curry. Number 31, gyros. 32, chicken soup. 33, Roman stew. Number 34, hash. 35, Roman noodles. I figured I'll do a nice slow cook with a nice broth for the ramen noodles with like vegetables and all sorts of sauces and seasonings, and put that in there. And then just before he gets home out of work, throw in the noodles, and they should plump up right in there just by the time he gets home. Let him, text me when he leaves work so that it'll cook And then that way, by the time he gets home, it's already dished up. Number 36. Okay, so then we get to the lemon pepper chicken that I was talking about on 36. So then what we went with was white bean chili, 38 garlic chicken and couscous, 39 Tex-Mex chicken and beans. So I'm going to try to make it so that it makes more sense. Um, I have to figure out how to order these, and like, you want to shop with what's already there at your house. Otherwise, I'd be able to do, these all in order of what I wrote. It would be insane. It'd be like, that'd be too much. You'd be spending too much money. And it's a crazy, you don't have any themed things. You don't have any, like, oh, this week we're just doing, warm, toasty, blizzard meals, chili and soul cooking food or something. No, right now, it's all over the board. So I have to sort them out, what makes sense to cook up, or to cook for that week. Um, Nacho Bel Grande inspired. 41 is Sloppy Joe's. 42 is Riboltia. 43 is African peanut stew. 44, West African chicken and sweet potato stew. 45, mushroom risotto. Number 46, lasagna. Number 47, mutton curry. I have no idea what that is. All right, 48, coconut cured eggplant and zucchini. 49, vegetable korma. 50 is chicken tikka masala. 51, lamb and chickpea tandoori stew. So we're at 51, and I'm going to pause the video at 51 meals. So those would be dinners. I was figuring the whole time we're there, every night I'm going to cook a crock-pot dinner, and then store away extras, and then I figured if my parents want to let us use the big one, it's got a broken lid though. Really wish we had the 3D printer up and running. Then what we could do is I could do some of those leftovers for lunches, and then and to make lunches for them for at work, if we can get it to taste good, without a fridge and without, a microwave. It's a bit of a challenge. Some of that stuff I don't think it's gonna. I'm sure the lasagna would taste incredible, cold or hot. He doesn't like cold spaghetti though. Used to be one of my big comfort foods. Probably still is. Though, you have to really work on a homemade pasta sauce, or otherwise you get really acidic aftertaste with some of the more affordable spaghetti sauces when they congeal. Let's see. I If we figure out how to buy or get a blender, we'll probably do smoothies in the morning, just so that they're easy and they're going. To probably be more of a spring thing. But these like pureed dinners, I'd like to do. That's not gonna work. I'll figure out somehow, like bisque or something. Just like the cucumber soup. I'm like, don't you need a blender for that? But I'd have to make it differently without the blender. Because there are some dishes I'd like to just puree, or I can make them before we go and put them in the freezer or something, and then just pack them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I'm trying to figure out so that we don't have to worry about food. The next part will be like entertaining the kids. I'll figure out routines so everything's quiet when he gets home, because he's going to want to pretty much just shower and eat, put food in his mouth, shower and eat, probably all at once. and then go to sleep, and then get up and do it all over again because they've got him working like 60 out. He'll be scheduled 60 hours on the trip, so it'll be a lot of work for him. So then you'll probably see me on YouTube a lot with the kids, showing you like how to entertain your kids, how to like cook, how to clean, um, what it's like in the hotel room, and we don't have the money to go sightseeing, which would be rather disappointing, because I was thinking, oh, they probably got art museums, and so the as many months as it is, that'll be teetering off with the COVID. Will be sure we probably won't be doing large crowds and parties or anything, large gatherings, probably still for another year or two. But yeah, things are. Uh, we'll figure things out. We'll just do it as it comes along, or we'll plan it. We'll experiment with it. We'll see what happens. So it's not like a long time, and it's a year or so, and it's just got remote learning. So it'll be interesting the whole the whole way through. The rest of the year, we're just going to be figure out how to do that. Yeah, we'll do. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun experiment. It'll be definitely different. Um, Hopefully to come out financially ahead and to get towards our financial goals and getting things where we want them to go. That'll be fun. We can do this. I mean, planning meals is a great way to save money. Cooking, you start catering to the taste that you and your family like when you cook at home. Um, yeah, I mean, like if I go light on the lunches and the breakfasts, like cute little breakfasts, lunches, and put out the snacks. We should be good. Should work. Everything should work out. I have no doubt of that. Um, so yeah, we're gonna minimize like our costs and figure out how to go about things, get more independent, get things up, especially when the economic challenges are in front of us these coming years. Um, we won't see a lot of the changes that are being made politically um, for a couple of years. Economically, all we can do is be self-sustaining, self-reliant, uh, and that's what I want to invest in this year. With any money that we get, is to be so that we can be self-reliant, because costs are going to go up. And right now we're not, what we're sitting at. So figure out how to do a lot of that and want to check out and see what countries are doing well. Like if you take US money to convert it to, like say money from Scotland, I don't remember if it's euros. What does Scotland have? What's Scotland's currency? I can't remember. I remember looking at it before. Oh, see? Yeah, like let's see, Scottish currency, like to the dollar. Scottish currency to the dollar is like the value is it cost more. That's all like old. Like here's some old Roman coin. It's got its coinage. That's exchange rates. Here we go. Money for money for Scotland. Anywhere in English notes. When using, not to have a problem using English notes. Scottish refuses further afield. Few shops outside Scotland refusing them. You will, however, have no problem using English notes. British pounds. Scottish banks print their own version. Scottish notes are widely accepted throughout the United Kingdom, although... Okay, maybe I should read this all in chronological order. For exchange tourists, it means that they will find it relatively easy to go and exchange. Agriculture related page. Where is this currency? Like the rest of the United Kingdom, the currency used in Scotland is the British pound. Interesting. Alright, exchange. US dollars to £1 is made up of 100 pence. Coins are various forms including 1 piece, 2 piece, 5 piece, and more. Notes are printed at the banks of looks like £5, £10, 20, and £50 for Scotland. When in Scotland, a person can freely use English notes just as easily as they can use Scottish notes. To just put down Scottish. Scottish pound sign rate. I'll just look at that. Converter. Converter US to British pounds. Well, to the British pounds, a dollar is 0.748 currently. Or 1 British pound is worth 1.33396. I don't wash glasses. Alright, so $1 US. So that is what the British. Yeah. So like you get more money on the dollar. So if I go out to countries that are, because online business can do better, but the funny thing, the kicker would be running a business where I'm shipping things to another country. The kicker would be the if there would be tariffs or if there would be also shipping rates. Right now it's only in the US, but if I ship out to places that find it fascinating, where export as well as import and as well as exchanging, keeping the money flowing. If you consider money to be like, I remember getting $2.40 for a pound. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah. It's saying, I don't know if that's a current thing, but the website I was looking at, oh no, exchangerate.com was saying that it's not quite that much, but $2.40 exchange rate for a pound, that's pretty epic. But yeah, if I go and when money gets tight here, if we go and we rotate the money around the world, we go and I ship out to other countries and have other countries ship and export the jobs. Would be like exporting jobs. But the funny thing is that we're all on this planet together. And yes, I want to buy, like, if I buy my material American made and ship it out, I can generate American business. And then, because I want to support local business as well as making it so that the currency runs through. If you think about blood flow, if all the money comes flowing in, then you shut it off and you get an inflation, and then it pops basically, and you're left with like less money than before your inflations. You know, your rate inflated. So if you look at it, I'm not touching my face. No, no. I tell myself. So if I get so that we're financially steady and we can figure out shipping and we can get, like, if I get local supplies, like essential oils for like the scent boosters, I can buy from local people who sell, um, and make sure that it's sourced well. And that's something that I can stand behind. That'll be an interesting way of doing things. It was kind of tricky on how I figure out how to do that. But once I figure out how it is, it should flow a lot easier. Um, let's see. So that would be after I get out of the hotel and get into the RV, and trying to figure out how to do all this from the RV would be interesting. I'd have to get like a storage, keep all the Wise One stuff in the storage till I can build up for a studio, and then and get that going where people can come in and work on their products, um, paint their furniture, reupholster their furniture, change, old baby booties, make like a shadow box out of baby booties, and make memorabilia items out of things that, it's like, no, the kid's going to outgrow this. And no, the kid doesn't need like 50 outfits from when they were a baby. As much as we would love to give them some, like, so many outfits for when they have a baby, we don't always have the room for it. And we don't always have the way, sometimes you have to get rid of this stuff and flow in new stuff. So, the way to get rid of it, where it's more meaningful and it builds connections between people, and it has a meaning for you. So when you emotionally were attached to an item, but it doesn't help your life as much as it would hurt your space, as it would just be a drain on your space, is once you create a way of flowing that to another person who has the space, and who would appreciate just that one item. Where if you have like 10 items that you don't need, but you love them, you can put them out to, your kids and your family members and your friends, a little piece of, hey, look at this memory that we shared, and this photo that we took, and this thing. Like, I can't stop thinking about this kid when I worked in a factory. This guy, he was holding on and paying insurance, which is odd. He shouldn't have to pay insurance, and storage space, because he lived in a trailer park. He was paying extra storage space or something for a truck that wasn't his grandpa's truck. It didn't run. It was broken. It was useless to him. To me, the way I would do it would be to scrap it and take out, say, the steering wheel, or I mean, depending on like manual labor, he's in a factory. He's probably, I'm not saying like, saying his decor might look like, yeah, you take the bumper, you make a shelf out of it. That might be his thing. Or the steering wheel, a picture of his grandpa, or, a piece of the truck after he scraps it, because he's like, financially, he's not in a position with his grandma, living with his grandma. They're not financial position to continuously pay storage and insurance on a vehicle that doesn't work when after his grandpa passed away. I'm not saying, get rid of it and don't think about your grandpa. I'm thinking, if you put it, memorabilia on the wall next to, some pictures of your grandpa, next to things that help you remember about your grandpa, it's more of a memory where you can carry that memory with you forever, whereas you're not carrying a financial burden with you forever and ever and ever. I don't know what he ended up doing, but I'm sure it helped him for his way of doing things versus the way I would do things. But if I could bring like a type of studio where you can bring your kids and they can work on cute little pictures and they can work on cute little arts and crafts, no matter the age, or you can bring your baby along and there'd be like a little like bouncer or something there for you while you have your baby, or you sit there and you bring your girlfriend and have girls' nights, or you sit there and guys are sitting there tinkering on things that guys and other guys enjoy tinkering on. I tinker, so electronics and stuff. But if so yeah, now in this world that we're evolving gender wise, it is a norm to have like a girls' night. Sit there and work on your appliances. If you guys want to sit there and work on your toaster that didn't work, your blender, and tinker on that. If you want to tinker with that, you can tinker with that. And guys, if you want to sit there sewing and crocheting together, the studio just working on going through and having like a quilting circle or something where you guys can get together and have like an event night. Not during COVID. This is far off. This is after COVID is a memory. Um, Working towards just having a space where you can bring in or have like an idea place for me would be a place where you can have the dogs at the dog park and the dog can run around. You could see the dog out the window section, see the dog out the window, or have a section where you can bring your dog in so there's less likely reason to have your dog outside. Bring your kid in, strap them in the bouncer, have a cute little bouncer section where kids can work on, you know, and be able to bring kids of all ages, people of all ages. The more inclusive I can get it so that I would. I mean, not all of that is currently probable, but oh, thanks for the like. But I mean, that's the long term goal, and putting that in the castle someday. Is that as a means of paying for the castle where people can stay if they fall on hard times and work. Work the section of the businesses in the castle and get themselves back on their feet, or even stay and help out with the castle for other people who want to get back on their feet or something, because people have value. And if we put more value into the population, it's not just cattle and herd and disposable people. We are not a disposable society. As much as we've disposed of, people are not just workers that would make profit. We are not just, we watch so many people. It's so easy in a society to turn people into just profitable numbers. And that's not right. The business is supposed to work for us. The taxes are supposed to work for us. We are not supposed to work for taxes. We are not supposed to live to work. We are supposed to work to live. And I've watched that go, flipped. And that doesn't resonate. That makes me feel upset that I can't help. It makes me feel helpless that I can't help people feel fulfilled. So, I mean, and that we waste stuff, and that materials shouldn't hold us down. They should free us. They should aid us in our ability to have healthy lives, healthy, happy lives, and helping each other and be building, that essence between life, whether it's with animals, whether it's with other humans. Talk about whether it's with animals or other humans. People are like, people should help people. But I helped out at Noah's Project, which is like a shelter for the animals, where you can like adopt them. An adoption center. That's what it's called. Yeah, an adoption center. So if you want like a new pet to get a cat or a dog, they do dogs and cats. It's better to go to a shelter or an adoption center for them, but than to get them from the store. But some of the pet stores do host where they show, oh, here's our animals. I worked there and I was getting orientation. I was getting things going. Somebody was showing me around, and one of the desk clerk lady, she must have been having a bad day or something, and she didn't, she wasn't as receptive. Um, and so the lady that's like walking me through and touring goes, "Oh, I'm sorry that she, is not so nice." I didn't even notice. I didn't say anything. It didn't bother me whatsoever. I'm like, "Oh, okay." She didn't really, look at me and go hi. She kind of just went off, did her thing, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh, okay. And we go on to the next room, and she shows me how to work stuff. She goes, "I'm sorry that so and so wasn't very very nice to you." I go, "Oh, well, if she works here, I figured she loves animals more than she loves people." So I'm like, it didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, sometimes people aren't always the way we picture what a person should or shouldn't do. And the more you get into society, the more you run into a wide variety of people. And for me, that's fascinating. If you're not like me, if you're different from me, I tend to go, oh, let me, because apparently I don't like myself. And that is something that I'm changing. Um, Learning how to like myself, learning how to value myself, believe in myself, do that kind of thing. Uh, there's slow actions every day, slow interactions, slow, um, just the take the small steps for little things and pile them up together. For this is how I want to live my life and do my things and make make it work. Uh, but every day it's little by little, and it grows. I don't want to hold on to something so tight that I lose it. I want to grow it. I want to grow a feeling where I learn how to open up, grow, better myself. Um, and it's challenging. I fall back probably more often than the people that I expect better out of. Yeah, so we face the current challenges. We got a lot on the plate. Um, We'll get it. We'll get it through. And if I keep planning, organizing, get it through, trod, I don't know, we'll get to those goals. We'll get to, and they'll seem more realistic. Um, Instead of like, oh, I talk about, that's the thing that bothered me is that I would talk about this, we would do this, or I would do this, and it wouldn't come to fruition. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I just did things wrong. I'll figure it out. I'll just go with the flow and figure out how to make, it come through. Because I don't want to. I value people that follow through on what they say, and I'm following through more and more on what I say. Try to finish things. Um, it's not the main focus, but it's definitely a focus. Wow, yeah. So if I sell something for like a U.S. dollar here, and yeah, I get more money from someplace else, and then build that up and help buy local and sell out, and then like move it around so that I'll sell local and make it global. It really expands and it's inclusive. That's the biggest thing is I want things to be inclusive. That's the hardest part right now is that we have so much segregation. And it's not just, oh, black kids couldn't go to school the same as the white kids. And I can't believe that came back up where they wanted to no longer charge universities for uh, like a like a penalty for denying, you know, somebody of minority and And I'm like, no, you can't go back to segregation. We lost so much from segregation. We lost so many opportunities. We would be so much further ahead with a healthier society, with a healthier world, with a better world. Um, we learn from our past. And like, no, you can't not do something because somebody's from some sort of difference than you. If anything, you want to bring a lot of different people in your circle. You want all sorts of ages in your circle. You want all sorts of different backgrounds in your circle. You want all sorts of different religious people in your background, in your circle. You want all sorts of different fields of work. You know, your mechanics, your doctors, your lawyers, your um, trade tool people, your people who just go and do jobs, and anywhere and everywhere, anywhere from corporate all the way to, janitors. You don't want just, you know, you don't, you don't want just, oh, you hang out with so and so, you're not one of our friends. You don't want that kind of thing where that won't help you grow, that won't help you prosper, that won't help you have healthy, you know, a healthy life, just healthy at all. That's not something that would make anybody feel good. You want more, oh, I didn't know you hung out with so and so. That's cool. That's a great expansion. It's great way of doing things is that you want to avoid segregation. You want people from all over. And that's probably why YouTube is so successful. I've got, people that travel on here. That was cool that somebody was mentioning that they're from Siberia, and that somebody else was mentioning they're from the fan from India, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I gotta, you know, I don't get to travel yet, but that's the thing is I've got to learn more about geography, and I'd love to learn more about geography now that I let go of the misconception that I'd never leave. I should take care of that. All right, I love you guys. Let's see. Tomorrow's video is Christmas Eve, so that'll be definitely, or not Christmas Eve. It is the 23rd. It's December 23rd, so yeah. So tomorrow's video is Christmas Eve, so that'll be an interesting video, and we'll see. Well, go ahead and comment if you're watching this later on types of things that you would like to see for a Christmas Eve video. I will see what I can get going. All right, I love you guys. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Love you guys. Bye bye.